So next day, as you saw, we got it off the trailer. We got it in the garage for now. I kind of just want to do like a walk around. I mean, I don't really know. Like, I'm just looking over the car. Like, this is really exciting for me. It's something new. I'm looking in the engine bay and I know nothing, and that's exciting. You know, I have to do research. I have to really find out what's going to work, what's not going to work. You know, going through my head of what I want to do in the long future, in the short term, and you know, kind of just look over the car. It's rough, you know, so trying to see what I have time for, what I can make the car, you know, look, you know, as much as get the car looking better, so that I can drive it and not have it look all, you know, torn up and everything. Like, so, you know, the first thing on the list is to find a front bumper. So if anybody knows where I can get a stock, just a stock front bumper for now, that'd be great, even if it's a different color. That's another thing. Like, I know, you know, because we have 4-doors all over the place and pick and pulls and stuff. I've seen some. I don't know which one will fit on here, if they do at all. Maybe they won't fit. I don't know. I still need to look into what years and what makes of B3, B4s will fit on stuff like this. So, and then there's like trim stuff. So if I left it in the video, the guy that had it before him, his girlfriend, you know, keyed all this, and then he put like stickers over some of the kinks. So this stuff, you know, will come out. I might try to buff the paint just to see how much will come out for, you know, if I start driving it this fall or winter. But you know, it's gonna have to get repainted at some point, because I really love this. I think it's pearl white. I'm just gonna go around, you know, look at stuff. It's obviously really dirty. So the problem was that when it gets hot, it won't restart, and it feels like it's down on power. Like, I haven't taken it down the road at all, but when I'm just moving it around the yard and stuff, it just seems like it's just down on power. I know these 7As don't make much of anything anyways, but it just feels like it's either not getting enough spark or all the spark. It doesn't really sound like there's one cylinder down. Maybe there is, or maybe it's not getting enough fueling. Maybe a fuel filter's clogged or something. I don't know. It just sounds weird. Obviously, the 7A is a 5-cylinder, so it's going to sound really different compared to anything else I have. So that's kind of throwing me off too. But yeah, it's just, if I get just a stock bumper on, it's gonna make it look so much better. And then, you know, see, all this stuff I can clean up, and I can't deal with that, but I could get some touch-up paint, just put it over there. So, like, you know, if you're like driving it and, like, I don't know, 10, 20 feet, 50 feet away, you know, it's gonna look okay. And then long term, you know, I'm gonna have to have a body guy come in and, you know, fix all this. And, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna have to, it doesn't look like it's pushed in. All the lines still match. I don't think it's pushed at all. Like, I was looking at the door jamb, the line all the way down. Except for, oh, that's probably dinging on other people's cars or something. But so I think a good body guy will be able to fix this up. You know, and then this piece, yeah, so I'm gonna need this whole back piece. Like, this bumper part is okay, but this top piece I'm gonna have to find. And I don't know, like, I've been looking for this car for 8-10 years, whatever, and I know, you know, parts are rare, they're hard to find because there's not very many of these cars. Like, you don't see them driving down the road, and that's, you know, when I saw one driving down the road or at a show one time, I'm like, I gotta have one of those, you know, I have to have that. So I've always been looking. Like, even until this day, like, I have 3 to 5 other cars, like, you know, I'm always looking for it. If I don't have money to buy them, you know, I'm looking at prices, I'm looking at them, so one day if I have the money, I can still buy them. So, gonna just keep looking around. I mean, we kind of covered, we've seen all the bad parts on the outside. let's go. Oh, that little piece. So this little piece actually holds the headlight in. And then, you know, if you guys don't know, I know a lot of my followers are Volkswagen followers, but like they have Euro headlights, and then yeah, I can get these clear so it just looks like it's a total wraparound light, and then it looks a lot better. So let's go inside. So on the inside, the door card, I mean, the door card's fine. It's just, you know, this has been sitting in sun, really hot, 100-degree temperature over in Idaho, just baking. So all the sticky, all the backing of all this stuff just unstuck. There's some, and then under the steering wheel, you know, just baking in the sun, I'm guessing. Like this is just bending down, or maybe I need to take that off and this will pop right back on there. I'm not sure. It's all new to me, which is awesome. I don't even know where the fuse box is on this thing yet. Lots to learn, but that's, you know, that's the excitement. That's why I've wanted to, you know, get to a different car. I've learned so much on my Mark II 1.8T swap and the VR6 swap. Like I want to get to a different car, different swaps now. So short time on this earth, I'm trying to make the most of it. But let's keep looking. So seal. So seals are good. So there's a little dent right there, I think. I have the battery unhooked, but the seat works, but I think something's wrong with the seat. It's like leaned this way. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it feels like it's like leaning on this side when I sit in it. But let's see what else. All the gauges work. Everything on the dash works. I thought that was pretty great. All the gauges down here worked. The shifting feels really, really loose. A lot of play in the shifting. So, you know, I'm so used to the O2J shift box and just having it nice and tight. I didn't mess around with the diff. He said it worked. Messed around. He gave me a couple parts, oil change, and then the back here, that's coming down. I'll just put some, you know what I usually do with that. Gave me some belts and stuff. Let's open this up, see if the, oh, that just sits, oh, yeah, so this opens, oh, it's in there for like, you know, if you want to put skis, if you have people here, you can pull, this part comes down, and this opens, and then the skis can go right here. I mean, this is a really cool car. You know, back in the day, this was an expensive car back in the day even. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed about the seat. You know, just in the sunshine, everything, if you're not working the leather with some conditioning, it's just, you know, it'll just split. So it's just another decision if I'm gonna get this redone, or just, you know, get a base plate and put some Recaros in here or something and just be done with it. So, I mean, this is not going, you know, this will never be a race car for me. Like, it just doesn't make sense. These cars weigh a lot. I think they're like 3,100 pounds when my Mark 1's 2,100 all-wheel drive. You know, the 1.8T KO4 is already in there. That's gonna be my crazy monster race car. This is gonna be just something fun to take out and drive, but you know, I wanna get efficient. You know, I like driving my cars, having this, having this old system in here. Yeah, I understand if you want to replace a whole bunch of stuff and, you know, if your engine was maintenance a lot and everything, it has maybe lower miles, but like, or if you want to take it out and rebuild it, but that's something I'm not into. You know, you can put a newer 5-cylinder in here, gotta make your own brackets, I think, or you can swap in, just get, so the Euro B3, B4, I think, they came with a 4-cylinder. So you get those motor brackets and a 1.8T with those brackets bolts right in. You know, with the lightness of that engine and the power you can get out of it, that's pretty much a no-brainer. You know, that's for the future, not anytime soon, but that's what I'm thinking. And if you see the size of this radiator right here, if you go over to the 1.8T I have, Look at the size of that radiator I have in there. It's a Mark 1 aluminum radiator. That thing, I bet, would fit perfect, you know, right here. And why I'm saying like Mark 1, Mark 2, or Mark 2 parts, Mark 1 parts is because this car is rare. All these parts, you know, you can't get at a pick and pull or a junkyard. All these parts are coming from Germany, and everything gets really, really expensive. So if I can convert this to something that, if I break down somewhere, I can just go into a parts store and get the part I need. You know, that was the whole reason I did the 1.8T swap and my VR6 swap. I like driving my car, so if something happens, you know, I can fix them fast. Like, I can drive them. I like driving my cars. I'm not in it for making it OEM specs so I can, you know, build it up and then sell it and make money. That's not me. I'm in it to drive. Like, I want to enjoy these vehicles that I have. So, but yeah, I want to learn this engine. It's interesting to me. So, you know, it's going to be a long time before I swap it out because I got other projects I need to get to, but I want to get it running and driving so I can have a fun time. So I want to figure out how I can make it run better so I can drive it, make sure it's not leaking anything, do an oil change, new spark plugs, probably maybe new spark plug wires. He just put a new distributor on it, and that might be the reason it's kind of running bad. You know, it's really easy to move these things, and maybe it's off a tooth, I'm not sure. A lot of rating, a lot of figuring out. Yeah, I mean, I just love looking at stuff. Like, look at this radiator. You know, looks where it's going. I love just looking at everything. Yeah, I don't know. No, obviously I was not like this when I was, you know, 10, 15 years ago. But now that I'm into all these swaps and everything, it's just so cool to see where they put everything. And, you know, this is still, you know, Audi is Volkswagen, Volkswagen is Audi pretty much. This is going to be pretty easy to swap. But that's in the future. I just want to see now. I'm trying to figure out what this is. I don't know what this is. I think, is this the AC condenser? No, that's the AC condenser. That's the radiator. Dude, what is this? Is it another radiator? Is it a small radiator? Just for more cooling? Because, I mean, I was wondering, like, that is such a small radiator, and that's like, I mean, a 5-cylinder engine has got to be getting hot in here. I'm like, how is that thing staying cool? But I guess if this is like an external radiator, a smaller radiator, there's a fan. Oh, there's the, wait, is that a fan? The heck? I don't see a fan. I thought there was a fan on these things in the front. Dude, I do not see a fan on this thing. I've heard a fan though. Where's the fan at? Oh, here's the fan. Dirt. I'm sorry, all the Audi people are like, dude, this guy's an idiot. That is so weird. So it's sucking air through the condenser and the radiator. See, that's cool. I like just looking at stuff. I'm sorry, all you Audi people that really know this. I don't know. I'm just looking at, this is the first time I'm looking at this engine. There's a lot of goofy stuff going on, okay? I don't know, the power steering, I need to fill that up. Every time I turn the car, it sounds terrible. I think this is supposed to have like ABS. I think it's got to be this, so that's pretty crazy. I wonder if the ECU. Oh gosh, that is the fuse box up here. I don't like that. Why wouldn't they have that inside the car, not in the rain tray? Oh, sorry, you guys are all fuzzy. Okay. So, fuse box. Nicely labeled on top, so that's nice. I wonder where the ECU is. What is all that? Wonder. Sorry, if this is boring, but like this is very interesting for me. I don't want to pull anything off. I'm hoping the ECU is under there. I don't know. So I'm just gonna keep looking around. Maybe I'll check the air filter. I'm gonna check the oil and.